Hi, I'm Michael. You're not really concerned about the economy. You're concerned about your economy. You're trying to answer this question. What can I do in this new economy to succeed, to take care of myself and my family? Consider a new wealth paradigm. I never thought when I was young that I could ever be a millionaire. We lived in a small home. My dad was a plumber. My mom was a nurse. And in 1965, my dad, in that really bad economy, had to travel around the United States for work, and he would send mom money home. I didn't really care because we had enough for our needs. Things changed, though, when I got older and went to college and became a CPA. I started to realize that perhaps I could be a millionaire. I started serving clients who had lots of money and who were millionaires, and they were no different than me, so I started to believe it was possible that I could become a millionaire. In 1991, there were 3.6 million families with a net worth of $1 million or more. Then in 2005, there were 10 million families. And even in this current poor economy, the U.S. is adding about 1 million new millionaires annually. Over the next 10 years, as U.S. household wealth doubles to $100 trillion, at least $10 trillion of that new wealth will represent new entrepreneurs coming to the table. That $10 trillion represents another 10 million new millionaires. A great opportunity lies ahead, not just for a chosen few, but for literally millions of ordinary people, individual entrepreneurs who were not born into wealthy families, but who chose to apply themselves in new and emerging industries where the new wealth is being created. Two of the strongest emerging industries where this growth will occur are wellness and network marketing. Wellness industry will provide the catalyst to building many new millionaires. Did you know that the $2+ trillion we spend on healthcare in this country, about 1/6 of the U.S. economy, most has very little to do with health? It should be really called the sickness industry. Products and services provide reactively to people after they contract an illness, ranging from common cold to cancerous tumors. These products and services seek either to treat the symptoms of a disease or eliminate the disease. However, the wellness industry is exponentially emerging. Product services provided proactively to healthy people, that is, those without an existing disease, to make them feel even healthier and look better, to slow the effects of aging, or to prevent disease from developing in the first place. My story. I stumbled upon the wellness industry in 2005, as so many do, through an experience with my own health, or lack of it. I had ignored my health for many years as I worked at business so hard. During this time, I painfully experienced the death of my dad from cancer. Then right after his death, I painfully and sorrowfully witnessed the death of 3 more close friends from cancer. That was a wake-up call to me. I started to explore the cause of cancer. I discovered the links. Obesity was one of them. Each of these men that I knew that died were obese. I expanded my research into obesity and discovered that it was a lifestyle choice, very avoidable, with proper nutrition, cleansing out toxic substances, and gaining movement and activity. But why didn't health professionals help these men and my dad before they died? Why did they just prescribe drugs to overcome the symptoms and not treat the cause? Those questions led me to realize that medical providers don't know. I was then led to start leading a healthier lifestyle. I started to cleanse out toxins and eat better, and miraculously, I released 50 pounds in 60 days without medication, weird dietary lose weight fast pills either. I started to notice that many people were spending money on wellness, exercise programs and fitness coaches, supplements and organic foods, alternative medicines and anti-aging therapies. I discovered that people will spend money on wellness over sickness. Again, I learned from Zane Pilzer. This represents an extraordinary economic opportunity. The millions of people spending billions of dollars to further their wellness represent a new and growing economic sector who are eating and living healthier than anyone ever before in history. They are primarily wealthy people who, as they start to have money, start looking for ways they can be healthier outside the medical establishment. Today, for example, this sector spends over $70 billion annually on vitamins and food supplements. Who are these people? Mostly baby boomers, prosperous people from the ages of 40 to 60. Baby boomers are the first generation in history who refuse to blindly accept the aging process. They are also a powerful economic force. They represent only 28% of our population, yet this group and their spending represent 50% of our U.S. economy. He further said, quote, "Today, boomers are starting to buy things that actually make them younger in terms of having a healthier body, more acute senses, and a sharper mind. Finally, my light went on, and I realized that the industry to be in was health and wellness, and not a CPA doing tax work and investment advisory. I was energized. I had a path to become a millionaire again." I got healthy because a friend introduced me to a product in February of 2006. Thankfully, she opened her mouth to me and taught me ideas I had never heard before. She challenged my conventional wisdom. What I didn't realize at the time was the product was being distributed through a network marketing company. Products and intellectual capital will be distributed by network marketing companies in the future. As a closed-minded CPA, I never thought much of that industry. What I later discovered is that really I never explored the industry because I lived in fear, thinking that my way of billing hours was the only right thing for me. The trouble with billing hours or working for wages is there are only so many hours in a day. In other words, only you can earn a finite amount of income. In my quest to figure out this wellness industry, I realized that people were learning about health and fitness as a result of this industry. Certainly not through their doctors. You may know this already, that doctors, hospitals, the pharmaceutical companies are mostly part of the sickness industry. Because until recently, most scientists and public policy leaders viewed wellness or preventative care as quackery. Then I had a revelation that the wellness industry partnered up with network marketing industry, and it was just beginning. I wanted to be a part of that. Think about this for a moment. How have you heard about wellness? You probably heard about it from someone close to you who had a wellness experience, right? Again, turning to a very famous economist, Zane Pilzer, taught me the fortunes to be made today and in the years ahead will be made by those who are involved in teaching people about new products and services they didn't either know existed or didn't know were now affordable. That is, intellectual distribution is where the greatest fortunes are being made today and will continue to be made at least for the next decade. Manufacturers today report that the greatest bottleneck they have is not in creating the next great new product. It's how to reach people and teach them that these new products exist. For me, That fit exactly what I believed as an objective and independent CPA. I love to teach others. I didn't want to physically deliver product solutions to people. I wanted to deliver intellectual solutions to people. In using network marketing, I could not only become a millionaire, but I could earn more than $1 million a year. The U.S. is seeing the new crop of 10 million new millionaires now as a result of network marketing industry. They are like me, are more often teachers at heart rather than conventional business people. They go out, teach new people what they just learned. As Zane said, and it's the best method we have today to change someone's paradigm, to teach them about a new product or service, a new way of doing something that they wouldn't have gotten by reading a magazine, surfing the internet, or watching TV. There are many Fortune 500 companies jumping into the direct selling arena, and Wall Street investors such as Warren Buffett has jumped in big time. Network marketing has grown steadily over the last 20 years, increasing 91% in just the last decade. With more than 13 million Americans and 53 million people worldwide involved, it is today a $100 billion global industry. Today, less than 1% of the population is involved in network marketing, yet new people are pouring in the profession at a rate of 175,000 people per week in the U.S. alone. There is a great opportunity to become a home-based business entrepreneur. Forbes magazine calls us micro-entrepreneurs. With challenges of society and the amount of time spent away from our families in the pursuit of just making it by day-to-day financially, working from home creates another benefit. As you know, it doesn't matter how much money you earn if you never get to see your family. When I was a CPA during tax season, I would leave before my kids got up, and I would come home at night after they were already in bed. And I did that 3 months out of the year. I can never give that time back to my boys. But working from home, you get to see them. They see you working too and learn the importance of effort and family blended together. You can take breaks to spend quality time with them because your network of other like-minded micro-entrepreneurs are helping you earn income while you play. As Zane said, and it doesn't matter how great of personal economy you create if you don't have the health to enjoy it. My health suffered as a result of working so much just to get ahead, and I never got ahead. I created a multiple seven-figure net worth before the economic crash of 2009 took it all away. Thankfully, like a knight riding in on a white horse, Isagenix, a $1 billion health and wellness company, allowed me to become a micro-entrepreneur, and as of March 2013, I enjoy a 6-figure residual income, all from working from home. The best part is that income has been growing steadily, and I realistically project that it will be multiple 6 figures by later this year. If you do an amortization on that income stream, I am now one of those 10 million new millionaires. Again, the economist Zane said, quote, "In many ways, wellness and network marketing are natural sister industries. For one thing, wellness is rich in the kinds of new technology that are best learned person to person. And for another, it is often the same quest for a better quality of life that finds expression both in exploring wellness and in pursuing an entrepreneurial home-based business. Over the next 10 years, the U.S. economy will create 10 million new millionaires. You have the opportunity to start now and become one of them. You should do so not only for the benefits and health and happiness to yourself and your family, but also because you'll be adding to our economy while also add to the wellness and personal fulfillment of many others. In so doing, you will be contributing immeasurably to your community, to your nation, and to the world. Close quote. I hope I gave you some insight and sparked something in you. Perhaps you now have some questions that need to be answered. I hope you see my sincerity. I'm not one of those hype kind of people you often see, pitching a company or its product. I'm a family guy, doing my best to add value to others. I would enjoy hearing from you. It would be my honor to answer any questions you have about wellness and network marketing. The next step, though, you'll need to take. Just contact me. Together, we can change things. Like me, I created this net worth, this residual income in 3 years. I've got members of my team, because of my learning curve, they are doing it much faster than me. This industry rocks, Isagenix rocks, health and wellness rocks. Not only will you feel and look better, but you can make a residual income, spend time with your family, and love doing the things you want to. Get a hold of me and let's make this work. Love you. Bye.